Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambeau channel. Massive market panic in the world of crypto today, despite indicators that probably don't need to be very scared right now. From a technical analysis perspective, as well as just looking at on-chain analytics, many believe that we're about to see a relief rally. But I understand people emotionally responding to what they put their hard-earned money into. It still don't make no sense. Because you know what I say. Emotions are stupid, so I just don't have them. So anyway, I want to talk about this, including, by the way, and I just found this very interesting. Apparently there's a bot that has been outperforming the market, and it says things are about to get better. I just found it fascinating. I've never heard of this damn thing, but I thought I'd just mention it towards the tail end of the video. But plenty to talk about. Before going further, though, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I'm not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. Real quick, I wanted to mention something to you. Attorney John Deaton is going to be on live with Patrick Bet-David, and you can see here's a tweet who Patrick Bet-David shared with his 174,000 followers. He wrote, "Confirmed, live podcast scheduled for this Wednesday. Looking forward to it, John Deaton." And so I'm somewhat familiar with Patrick Bet-David. I mean, he's kind of famous, honestly. Like, I've seen him on with a number of big names in the past. It's just one of those channels that had been promoted, because, you know, YouTube promotes all sorts. That's how I figure out everything that I like on YouTube. YouTube just promotes it for me. It knows what I want to see, right? And so anyway, I actually had seen him a number of times. It turns out John Deaton's now going to be on with him. And John asked that if I would go ahead and promote this. And the answer is, hell yeah, I'm going to promote this. I always want to help out people that are contributing to the XRP community in meaningful ways. And who's contributing to the XRP community in a more meaningful way than John Deaton? So I'm going to go ahead and put the link for this below. You can see it's already set up here. This is the PBD podcast. So there you go. It's going to be on December 15th at 8 a.m. That's Central Standard Time. And I checked out his website too, and you can see, like, I'm not kidding, like, there's some big names talking to him. Like, here's Ray Dalio, Kevin Hart, Steve Wozniak, Robert Kiyosaki. It's going to be interesting. Anyway, so just a little housekeeping thing there. I'm going to be probably promoting this in multiple videos, so just humor me. It's for John Deaton and the XRP community. So I hope you can all appreciate that. So as I record this, XRP is at 79 cents. Bitcoin is at $46,859. Market cap for the asset class down to 2.18 trillion, and Bitcoin dominance at 40.49%. And I'll be waiting for that dominance to drop, because I'll tell you what, when that gets closer to like 35 and then 30%, assuming that happens, then I'll be saying the end is here, basically, because that will mean that all sorts of altcoins are popping off at that point, and I'm going to be waiting for that. XRP's gotten as low as 77 cents within the last 24 hours, or like very recently, in fact. And none of this functionally matters. Again, I'll just say what I always say. The market is moving in tandem. The market is not going to zero. It's been trending up for 12 years. Calm down. Just calm down, man. Like, there's nothing to flip out about here. Everything is going to be okay. And even if the blockchain backer is correct and Bitcoin is indeed in a bear market now, we still got that euphoric blow-off top coming, so everybody that's in alts in particular, I think, is going to be very happy. Now, those investing in Bitcoin right now won't be so happy if the blockchain backer is correct. And he's been noting, too, even in his most recent video, even he cited, look, if Bitcoin is truly in a crashing structure, it's not that it just all goes to hell literally overnight. I mean, yeah, you can have big drawdowns in a single day, but he noted crashing structures can actually take a really long time to play out, and that might be what we're looking at here. Bitcoin has gotten now as low as $45,953 within the past 24 hours. But not everybody thinks that Bitcoin is in a bear market. In fact, every other analyst that I follow happens to think that Bitcoin is not in a bear market. So it will be fascinating to see who ends up being correct. Here's what chart analyst Credible Crypto had to say. "I don't think we see new lows yet. Expecting relief to mid-50,000s soon. We have swept both our local lows, and bids are being filled across major exchanges here in the $45,000 to $47,000 range." And so he's noting that there does seem to be strong support at these particular levels. Also, this was expected by other analysts, including Leb Crypto, whose tweet from December 9th, several days ago, is on your screen. He simply wrote, expecting $45,800 in the short term for Bitcoin. That was 4 days ago. And wouldn't you know, we pretty well hit that. And then there was this from chart analyst Michael Vandepop. He tweeted out the following. I truly expect a case of selling the rumor by the news to be taking place here. People anticipate a potential crash to happen after the Fed meeting on Wednesday. However, I think it's priced in, and we're ready to reverse really soon. Take it easy. And then he wrote, according to the comments, Bitcoin is dead and will go to $5,000 as always. So again, I'm just highlighting a few tweets that I found most interesting, but this is what I keep seeing from all the analysts that I follow. Yep, market's down a bit today, and it's going to reverse real soon. This is the sentiment I just keep seeing again and again and again. Michael Vandepop also tweeted this out. People should simply relax. Emotions are extremely heavy amongst investors, through which those emotions often lead to irrational decision-making. Just relax. Then there was this from Will Clemente, who is one of the analysts I follow who does on-chain analysis, not technical analysis, and he wrote the following. If your mood is fluctuating with the price, you're either not being objective enough or have too much invested. Yeah, so, and I'll tell you this too, despite it just being the case that volatility within crypto markets does not shake me in the least, it used to, but it doesn't anymore. But so despite the fact that it doesn't shake me in the least, I will tell you, if I had an inappropriate amount of my money invested in crypto, then I'd still feel shaken. I think I would, but I don't. I put in over the years what I'm willing to lose in case I'm actually wrong about all this, which could be the case. But because look, there's risk associated with investing in anything in life, whatever the asset is. Yes, of course there's risk, but in terms of the risk-reward profile for XRP specifically, and yeah, certainly the broader crypto market, I want to be here. Absolutely. I put in a bit. It was, in terms of the dollar amount that I put in, I'm not going to say what it is, but over the years, but it's meaningful, but it was, not a crazy percentage of my overall net worth. I mean, it's definitely a meaningful amount. I mean, I won't pretend it's not, but with how much crypto has run up, it's become let's just say a bigger part of my overall net worth, to the point where I never would have put that much money into crypto. It just became worth that much. But that's been part of my plan. I'm waiting for this euphoric blow off top where crypto is going to be an absurd, I anticipate anyway, an absurd amount of my overall net worth. And when that happens, that will be the moment where I diversify further and adjust things, because at that point, yeah, I'll understand that the the top's pretty well in, and I'm not going to sit there and hold it as the market, especially for many altcoins, is probably going to plunge over 90%. I'm anticipating that will happen. So no, so even the percentage of my net worth that's in XRP and crypto now, it's not what I want it to be. It's too high, but that's the whole point. I knew it would be too high until the end of the market cycle, so it doesn't bother me in that sense. But yes, had I put this much in from in short order like this, then it would have been too much. So anyway, I'm just saying, Will Clemente's point on this is not lost on me. Just you got to be careful. You're not going to be able to sleep at night if you put too much in here. So just be objective, stay cool. Crypto's not going anywhere. XRP's been around for a better part of a decade. It's functionally useful. It's just silly to think otherwise. It really is. I mean, think about it. So we've been trending upward for 12 years. Do you really think this is the moment where everything reverses and it goes to hell, it goes to zero, never comes back? This is the moment where that happens, right? No, that's not in the cards, my friends. Then there's this from chart analyst on-chain analyst, actually, Willy Woo, shared the following with his 921,000 followers on Twitter. And this is fascinating. Look at the human behavior. Buying the dip visualized, spot volume seen on chain, it has been happening. It's moderate, but most importantly, as yet, there's no signs of a further sell-off cascade. Also worth keeping in mind, longs have already been flushed. And so here, if you're looking at your screen, you can see what I'm talking about. Bitcoin hodler buy/sell heat map. So it's just on-chain analytics. Like, he's just indicating there's nothing to freak out about, at least at this moment, right? And then there was this from the Daily Hodl. Astonishing crypto algorithm shows traders are bullish on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and 2 gaming altcoins. I just found this interesting, so I thought I'd just share it towards the end of this video. An autonomous bot known for outperforming the crypto market using weekly surveys from traders shows a bullish leaning towards Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and 2 additional gaming altcoins. The Real Vision bot was co-developed by quant analyst and hedge fund CEO Mortiz Seibert as a way to obtain signals and trader sentiment from fans of the financial content platform Real Vision. According to Real Vision, the bot has had an astonishing record as it outperforms the aggregated bucket of top 20 cryptos by more than 20% simply by taking surveys from traders. So I just found it fascinating. I didn't know this thing existed. I didn't actually fact check it myself, but it'd be weird if like this is just some sort of bogus article, especially given it's from Daily Hodl. How about that? Because generally when it comes to algorithms and this and that and expectations of price, I'm always skeptical. Like for me, still I'll say the best thing for me anyway. You do what you want, but for me, it's just do nothing. Just buy, hold for a really long time, let what you hold become worth substantially more, and then when you're enticed sufficiently, go ahead and sell. Like that's what I'm doing for myself here. I'm not as long as I'm not timing markets or getting in and out of positions thinking that I'm smarter than everybody else, then I think I'm doing an okay job at this point. So that's where we're at right now. So anyway, I hope everybody's feeling okay. It's just stay calm. Everything's going to be okay. But I'll go ahead and wrap up here. I am not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.